Hey YouTube.com, Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net, and tonight I'm going to talk about Star Wars The Mandalorian a little bit, a little tiny baby bit. And it has to do with the planet, the sand planet is called Arvala-7. It's not Tatooine, which I think is absolutely, probably the most egregiously absurd thing ever. I mean, after Jakku and Jeddah and Pisana, you're kind of like, there's sand planets in Star Wars, we get it, but those planets are different. They do have like different kinds of slightly aesthetic variations that justify it if you need to, which they need to. And in this instance right here though, they've made Tatooine architecture. It's a sand planet. There's moisture evaporators, there's Jawas, and you're just like, oh, but it's not Tatooine. Not at all. It's Arvala-7. I just think that's a little bit silly, honestly, just to be frank. It doesn't really add up at all. There's no reason that couldn't have been Tatooine at all. It's almost like they just didn't want to step on the toes of anything going on in Tatooine, but they wanted to have it. And you know, like Jeddah has differences. There's all of those giant Jedi statues. It's much more rocky. For The Force Awakens, they were supposed to film in Jordan originally, which had a sort of a really like different kind of like rock structure, and huge variations compared to what you would get filming in Tunisia for Tatooine or even Death Valley. It makes so little sense. I can't fathom why they would even go that route. And they kind of keep it a secret in the series, you know? I wish the series did do those little, like Rogue One, a Star Wars story, where it has like little planet name, little text on the bottom. Like, that would be kind of nice. But at this, you know, especially if the narrative doesn't have what planet we're on in it. So I don't know. I'm like flabbergasted, honestly. And I thought it was funny because in an earlier video, I'm like, you know, you could tell that this is Tatooine because everything about it is aesthetically Tatooine, and it doesn't feel like Jeddah, but it feels like Tatooine. It's just a straight up like rip-off carbon copy of Tatooine in the same universe. I hope there's some magical explanation down the road that makes that make sense, but something tells me it's just kind of batshit. It doesn't matter. And at the same time though, it doesn't matter in the big picture, in the sense that your casual like Star Wars person or Star Wars consumer is going to see it, assume it's Tatooine, and it's not. But at that surface level, it's never going to really mean anything or matter that it's not. And we had hints, right? Like people were like, there's those off-world Jawas, you dummy. But yeah, we knew that. But those off-world Jawas are off-world in other places in the series, not just the sand planet, not just Arvala-7. There you have it. It's Arvala-7. It's not Tatooine. It's batshit, and it just is what it is. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you help out with the Kessel toy run this year if you can. We donate Star Wars toys to hospitalized children and their siblings, which allows them to experience Star Wars. We've had parents who've had their children recover and actually attribute the recovery to when they started having costume characters from the Saber Guild show up and bring them Star Wars toys and lifted their spirits, and it makes a really horrible time for those kids a much better time. So if you can chip in this year, this holiday season, that would be rad. I will put the stuff on the screen. You can go to MakingStarWars.net, click on Kessel Toy Run on the top bar if you need details and you want a link to the Amazon wish list, or you could send your own new Star Wars package toys and to the address listed. So thanks again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think.